Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is Hyper Himes, and welcome back to Kick Run Kingdom. We're continuing our whole entire conquest in regards to the Romance Kingdom event, because the last time that we played it, we got Herbert who's plubbing love in regards to, the memory and the good ending. So, we're going to be continuing on, but this time, I'm pretty sure trying to go through this, we're going to try and aim for Madeline Cookie, only just because, I'm pretty sure there was another name for, in fact, can't we see it? Marcus Madeline. Yeah, sure, that works. So we have to go through this entire thing again, meaning that I have to go through basically 40 minutes of story. But considering that I have a lot of hearts in store, I'm going to go ahead and try it. And basically, the full guide is basically going to be in this video, so I know exactly what I'm doing. So, I'm sorry. I just been recording a lot, so it's hard to breathe, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe I'm stressing myself too much out for this, but if you, what am I saying? If you want to, leave your comments down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, then feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate each other's existence, from community to creator and creator to community, that's what matters the most, at least in my opinion. Hopefully other people can agree. And I'm going to be reading comments from the I'm building a whole new kingdom video, which there's a boatload of comments on this. Like, seriously, there's so many on here, that is insane. But whatever. I am gonna go, let's start off with some comments before I go ahead and dwell on through this, because there's gonna be a lot here. Cool Beans left a comment, which I don't think I've seen on the channel before, saying, one thing I usually do when I'm decorating my kingdom is that I usually have to put a landmark in front of the castle and go on from there. Another thing that we could work out for you is themes like Spring, City of Wizards, or the Mud City in the or the Mud City of the Cream Republic. That does seem interesting. I would like to see stuff like that kind of flourish within the kingdom, make it, pizzazz out, if that makes sense. Ian also Brooks left a comment saying, question of the day, Summer Music Festival. Ooh, that's your favorite decoration for the kingdom set? I can see that. I really like the Music Festival one. It's nice, bright, and cheery, and also just colorful. And Ian also Brooks left a comment saying, a change in scenery. Interesting. I might do it, too. Well, hey, if you do it too, then feel free to. Just make sure that it's comfortable to your taste, and just have fun making your own kingdom. And another comment from Mola77 saying, common question of the day, I don't know because I don't decorate my kingdom. It used to be like me. But then I changed, even though I'm still using the exact same kingdom as I'm doing now. But that's just for resource purposes. But anyway, let's finally start this, because we need to go ahead and just... Oh, day one. No, I'm pretty sure it always starts at day one. What am I saying? Okay, well, have to go through all of this story again. For the third time, well, basically 4 times in a row, basically. 1 bad ending and 2 good ones. So, take a deep breath. I can do this. My name is Hyper. I'm a student at Kingdom High School. Room 1C over there is my classroom. Why is the atmosphere so chaotic, you ask? Spring at Kingdom High School is usually like that. The garden lined with 100-year-old cherry blossom trees is a famous flower viewing spot. It's said that the walk around the schoolyard under the falling flower petals will turn even enemies into lovers. Essentially, it's the season of love. Naturally, I'm one of the popular students, so I'm quite excited for this time of the year. The weather today is great as well, so it just feels like something romantic is about to happen. If only. I pretend I don't care, but lately I even find my heart beating a bit faster as I wait for something romantic to happen. I wonder, could there be anyone who has such feelings for me? As soon as I had that thought, I heard my name in the other end of the hallway. Hey, isn't this Hyper's locker? Oh my god! Hyper, look, someone confessed to you. No way. As I approached my locker with my classmates surrounding me, I saw a heart-shaped box of chocolates and a small letter inside. I carefully opened the envelope and read the neatly written letter inside. It said, I would like to take a walk with you by the lake one day. Wow, they said they want to go on a walk with you. That's so romantic. It is spring after all. Hyper is about to enter the season of love. Congrats. Wait a minute. This doesn't say who it's from, though. Don't tell me. Are you playing a prank on me? No way. Why would we do something like that? Are you sure? Could it be that something romantic is about to happen to me? But what can I do about it when I have no idea who the sender is? I left my teasing friends in the hall and entered the classroom to sit down. My heart was pounding as I felt almost dizzy from excitement. This day is going to be special. I could just feel it. Oi, Aiba, I heard you got a box of chocolates. Show us. Come on, show us. How annoying. I managed to escape from my teasing classmates and sat down on my seat. Hyper, are you okay? You seem tired. That's Herbert Who, my childhood friend. He has a passion for plants, and they weirdly seem to like him as well, so the gardening club already had their eyes on him as a potential member before he even started school here. On his first day of school, the entire gardening club ran out to welcome him. Outside of his passion for plants, he's a kind and gentle friend who has followed me around since I was young because of his shy nature. I guess he doesn't know about the whole secret admirer thing yet. So, someone left me this box of chocolates in my locker. Weird, right? I took one of the heart-shaped chocolates and ate it. Tasty. Wow, you received a box of chocolates? That's so nice. Yeah, I received a letter as well. I would like to take a walk with you by the lake one day. It's what the letter said. Wow. Huh. It must be a prank. I mean, honestly, it must be a prank. Surely it isn't. You're a good person, Hyper. I would not be surprised if someone had a crush on you. I'm a good person? Of course, Hyper. You always make an effort to speak to every student with sincerity. It wouldn't be strange if one of them liked you. Thank you. I suppose I should look for the sender of this letter. Huh? Are you saying you'll look for the sender even though you don't want to go on a walk with them? It's like you said. If there's someone out there who likes me that much, shouldn't I at least find them and thank them? You're really brave, Hyper. The sender will have had a reason to hide their identity, so if you choose to look for them, it's a good idea to be discreet. That's true. Alright, I'll be careful with my search. Thank you, Herbert. You must be excited. Good luck, Hyper. Oh, what's this? What's all the commotion? My, did our dear Hyper receive chocolates in the letter? I'm impressed. Let's see that. Nope. Huh? Wait, Rachel, give it back! Dang it, she's totally gonna make a scene. I tried to hide the box of chocolates in the letter, but Rachel was faster. Seriously? That quick pink-haired student is the class rep and the star of our school's fencing club, Rachel Raspberry. She's a child prodigy when it comes to swordsmanship. I heard that she easily defeated a high schooler champion when she was just in the middle school. I also heard that bullies from a neighboring high school dared to get into a fight with her, not knowing who she was, but she single-handedly took care of everyone with just a stick. A stick! I don't know how much of that is true, but honestly, I would be surprised knowing Rachel. Good grades, amazing swordsmanship, looks like an angel, but still down to earth by being brutally honest. Everyone wants to be her friend, and I'm pretty sure she has her own fan club. She probably received the most chocolates and confessions in our class, so why is someone like her showing interest in my letter? Take a walk with you by the lake one day. That's it? And you don't know who it's from? Boring. Excuse me? Oh, sorry, it's just a matter of personal preference, I guess. These mystery confessions are just stolen so old-fashioned. I mean, if you want to express your feelings, then why all the secrecy? Be confident. Just say, I like you. I can make you happy. If you don't have the guts to say that out loud, then why bother? What do you think, Hyper? You can't possibly like a creeper who lurks behind the shadows and has to secretly confess their feelings. You're right, this guy's probably creepy. No way would I be interested in someone this creepy. So, do you get a lot of these? I mean, then again, you're Rachel Raspberry, all confident and perfect. Maybe that's why people confess honestly to you. I did my best to sound like I agreed with whatever Rachel said. It was Rachel. She's likable and popular. But it looks like she was distracted by something. Well, whatever. I have someone from the fencing club expecting me. See you. Of course, we're talking about Rachel after all. She's one of the most popular students ever. I was about to say goodbye, but she already left, with her scarlet lock disappearing into the crowd. As Rachel got up and left, the other students who surrounded my seat also dispersed and went back into their seats. It was then that a timid student approached me. Hyper, do you have a moment? Huh? For what? Wait, that letter. That letter you're holding? You put that away. I'm not going with you. Come on, please. I can't go on my own. Please come with me. My lovesick friend grabbed me and dragged me into class 3S. Oh my god, you're confessing to her? I'm just leaving this letter and gift her into her locker. Please keep watching, make sure that she doesn't come out and see us, please. No. This is a terrible idea. You think she'll actually read it? You'd be lucky if she doesn't just use it as kindling for a bonfire during one of her moon watching sessions. Of course, you go for Serena Fair, the girl who only has eyes for the moon. Serena was a senior, and she was made famous for her quote, like her quiet nature and otherworldly beautiful, she was otherworldly beautiful in her otherworldly beauty, so many students admire her. But no one confessed to her ever having any luck winning her affection. My friend would be no different. Serena never took eyes off her, and never took eyes off the sky, and no actual interest in real people. Many students had tried their luck with Serena by suggesting to go moon watching together, which was simply an attempt to get a date. Of course, this never worked on someone like Serena, who was sincere about her love for the moon. When it turned chilly and her date offered her their jacket, she wouldn't even spare them a glance, but continued to recite romantic sonnets to the moon. No one had dared to ask her out on a date ever since a student who excitedly went on an overnight date with her during winter came back with frostbite. Even so, it's students who continue to fall for Serena, and every now and again, someone would have the courage to leave a secret gifts in her locker. But back to my classmate. I have to go through at least 20 poem collection just to write this letter. Can you read it through me and see if it's okay? Serena likes poems after all, so she should like this letter, right? She might like the letter, but that doesn't mean she's gonna like you. As I took the letter to read it, my classmate rushed off to the bathroom with a nervous expression. It was right then and there that I felt a mysterious presence behind me and turned around. Serena Fair! That letter... Were you going to leave it for me? About the letter. Yeah, this is bad. It's not going to turn out whether she receives it or not. Not knowing what I could do, I simply babbled on in an attempt to distract Serena. Admiring an endless longing for someone is a very beautiful thing, but have you ever considered what happens to our hearts when that longing collides with reality? When longing and reality collide... Serena, who had seemed a bit confused at first, soon fell into her own world with a faraway look in her eyes. As she started muttering to herself unintelligibly, I swiftly snuck back. I swiftly snuck back into the classroom. Poor friend, I'm sorry. And then all of a sudden, I hear squeals and cheers coming from the gym. Hey, what's with the racket? It's the student council president. He's set up an actual chocolate fountain. Huh? Oh, wow, I have to see this for myself. Come, my friends. Come, one and all, my fellow classmates. That dashing smile figure greeting everyone over there is president of the student council. He's from one of the wealthiest families ever. Nearly half the school's students are members of his official fan club, and I can definitely see why. The fan club is famous for its loyalty and infatuation with him. Rumor has it that anyone bad-mouthing the president ends up with a wedgie while dangling off the roof. Lovey-dovey, sweetie, cutie, dessert day is upon us, my friend. So behold, I prepared a lovely chocolate fountain out of my own pocket, no less, for all to enjoy.
Ooh, thank you, Marcus!
Such a presence. Such showmanship. I wonder how he pulls it off. Oh, you're Hyper, right? It seems that you've already received some chocolate. Huh? How'd you know my name? Well, what's this? You've already received one small box of chocolate? Here, oh dear, that's such a shame. I mean, it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. You may be the president and all tall and handsome looking, but really a shame? I didn't even have a chance to stop myself before from snapping back at him. I could already feel the eyes of his fan club boring holes into my very being. Never thought about it that way, because I've never had to experience such a thing. Huh? He's smiling?
Ooh, that smile. President Madeline Cookie, I didn't get any chocolates. I only received from you and only you.
Wait. Like I said, what a presence. A single smile turned that gaggle of fans into a shrieking frenzy. But seriously, what was the reason behind that smile? Nah, it can't be right. Oh, great. I left my bag in the classroom. I only made it 2 steps into the door when this week's cleaning monitor barked into my name. I don't think we ever had a cleaning monitor in my school ever, by the way. As far as I know. Playing hooky again, Hyper? You're in charge of the trash cans this week, remember? Oh, sorry. I completely forgot about that. I'll get right to it. These bags need to be taken out, right? Yeah, take them out to the dumpsters behind the building. Alright, thanks. Now we're in the back of the school. The closer I got to the dumpsters, the more I regretted coming alone. Got a lot of nerve wandering around here on your own. Dyed hair and all that, not bound to us upperclassmen. You're just a junior, so act like one. Hey, I think I've seen you before. Yeah, I've definitely seen you before. I don't want to fight. Hey, dude, it's him. That thug is super boldly rumored to be the son of some shady corporate bigwig. Doesn't pick a fight, but when he does, he swings a 2x4 like there's no tomorrow in a raging flurry. Dude, he's been called the Dark Tornado of Kingdom High. Your days as bullies are over. Meet your end. It's Derek DeChaco. Oh, wait, dude, come on. It's just a prank. Come on, let's go. Let you go. Please, dude, boss man, dude. Get out of my sight. And this place better be cleaned up by the next time I'm here. Yes, sir. We'll be on our way now. So that's Kingdom High's public enemy number 1. Rumor has it that he's flunked junior year for over a full decade. And at that moment, the bullies ran right past me as if their lives depended on it. And then he saw me. His ice-cold gaze froze me in place. Hey, Derek. You need to speak. Or talk, I don't care. You need to go to the nurse's office? I'm not hurt. But, your face. Oh, my scar. It's an old scar from a long time ago. Doesn't matter. There's no one in the school that can hurt me. What was that? I thought I saw a shade of sadness sweep over his face. Maybe the rumors of him flunking are making me see things, but there's a deepness in his eyes that can't be found in a high schooler. If no one's left to hurt you, then... wow, this means that no one's gonna pick a fight with you in the first place. As soon as I blurted that out, I could see a flicker of warmth in his gaze. Not a sincere, caring type of warmth, but more like a pity for a critter caught in a trap. Stop talking and just go. Okay, well, bye. I didn't feel like it didn't feel like a threat, but it definitely sent shivers down my spine. I hightailed it out of there after saying that brief goodbye. Bye. I'm sorry. My body is going through weird changes, I swear. Anyway, when I came home, I immediately fell asleep, absolutely exhausted from talking to so many people, but somehow that exhaustion felt good. That night, my dreams were filled with chocolate soldiers flying around on litters dancing. Day 2 time. You know what that means? Comments. Because there's quite a few here that I need to go through. So, that being said, here's a couple comments. There's quite a few from Mola77 that I should probably just speed through instantly. And let's just go through them. I really want to move out of my house. Don't like the city I live in. That's understandable, but let's wait a couple years on that. Gotta make sure that you have a stable living space to live in, though. My OG kingdom had a park area, a bar, a winter wonderland, and a place for the lion thing. Didn't finish, unfortunately. Now, my new kingdom is very compact with not much decor. Well, maybe, hopefully, you can add some sort of a decor to it. Maybe, like, expanding it by some amount. You know, it's different. It's a different Cookie Run Kingdom video when Hyper's Cookie Run OC is in the thumbnail. Yeah, that's how you know. I like slapping him in the thumbnail sometimes. Kingdom building is different. I don't like priorities in Cookie Run Kingdom, but I love the kingdoms the community make. Yeah, there are good kingdoms that community has made. Like, the whole entire community has made out there. Even if they're like meme-ish or they're actually like putting effort in them. Like seriously. It's just amazing. Hyper buying stuff for his and more plebs home EP. The what EP? Oh, episode? For his and more plebs home. Oh, okay. I'm just buying stuff for everyone there. When you go back to sleep in 30 minutes after you wake up, I hate sleeping 2 times. It feels like a waste of time. Hopefully I can change my sleep schedule after Ramadan. Hopefully you can, because much like me, I suck at sleeping schedules. Sui, I think that's a Ronaldo thing. And what new Cookie Run card game? First the DVS TCG. Now Cookie Run, am hype. Love card games because of the strategic element. Sea Fairy has to be in it. Life's great when you're having fun from Molish. Yeah, that does seem understandable. Life is great when you're having fun, but... Dear Lord, there's still so many comments I gotta go through. But anyway, day 2. Warning already. Let's have a sweet day today. Since I had received that anonymous confession and chocolate yesterday, I came to school with a completely different mindset. What can I say? Somehow, even a boring, peaceful day now felt more exciting. I no longer felt strange watching the other students get excited about possible confessions from secret admirers. I even started to think that liking someone for their charms and cherishing them from afar is actually a very beautiful thing. If only I had realized that sooner, perhaps I would have not have been bored at school.
Oh, good morning, Hyper. Isn't today just absolutely beautiful?
Good morning, Herbert. Oh, you have some sweat on your forehead. Come closer, I'll wipe that off for you.
Thank you. The after-school club promotion week starts today, so I was preparing stuff for that this morning. The gardening club is planning to show off some useful gardening tips. Hyper, you haven't joined a club, right?
That's right. I couldn't really figure out which one to pick.
Then this upcoming week is the perfect chance to find out. Have a good look around. I'm sure there will be a club perfect for you, Hyper. If you don't mind. Would you like to check out the gardening club as well?
I'll think about it.
All right. Then I'll see you later, Hyper.
Come to think of it, I'd forgotten all about the club promotion week. Honestly, I had never signed up for a club because making new friends was so tiring, and I would rather just go home and play games. But now I felt a new urge to actively make friends. Well, this whole club experience it might be a good opportunity for me, so where should I start? I guess, honestly, I'll probably just go around and have a look first, because there's probably a lot of places to figure out. I'll go around and have a look first. I decided to take a stroll around the school to see what sorts of clubs that might suit me. Huh, it seems that no one in the varsity basketball team can block my shots. Oh, a rose. Such a worthy flower of my radiance. It's for me, you say? Oh, thank you.
President Madeline Cookie, we're holding an open poetry session for our school club. Will you join us?
A poetry reading? Marvelous. I shall make sure to be there.
Oh, really? Really? Oh, thank you so much.
I swear, his hair is so bright that the color is almost burned into my retinas. I rub my eyes to get a hold of my bearings. I'm not hallucinating, am I? I swear, it seems like Marcus is a part of every club imaginable. Huh, my genius and expertise are unparalleled. It'd be a shame to waste such brilliance on a single club.
You heard that?
Well, it's true. Like, if only there was as many as you as there are clubs, our school would be perfect. Huh, is that what you think? And I must apologize, for there can only be one as unique and dashing as I. That line must have hit a chord with someone because they immediately swooned and fainted. I wish to visit your club as well. Tell me, Hyper, which club are you in? Oh, I haven't joined one yet. Yet another shame. Please do tell me later if you decide to join. In fact, come tell me while visiting the student council office. And just like that, he left, waving his hand up high in the air like a movie star on the red carpet. Naturally, a wave of students came crashing by, each of them screaming at Marcus and pleading for him to visit their clubs too. Well, that turned out to be better than expected. I still got time to explore. Where to now? I guess, honestly, I prefer some solitude. School clubs, come to think of it, I really didn't want to join any. Making new friends always ends in sadness anyway. I prefer to being alone. I kept walking through the empty halls until I found myself walking toward the back of the school. Towards the dumpsters. Why did I... Come to think of it, this place really is quiet. Tranquil almost, but it's only because of... Well, this part of the school belongs to him. The one who flunks every year. The son of some shady, scary corporation boss. The student whose name instills fear into the hearts of all students. Derek DeChaco. You again. Derek was sitting on the stairs, a crunched lollipop in his hand. From his expression, it seemed like he didn't want to be disturbed. Well, I might as well stay for a bit. The school and clubs are on the hunt for new members to reel in, and none of them seemed worth joining. Is that curiosity in his gaze? Was it something I said? I'm more used to the nonchalant, uncaring gazes from the other students, but there's something childlike about those eyes. I don't like making friends. Getting close to someone, that special something, it turns out to be a lie and I just end up getting hurt is all. Derek crunched at his lollipop and let out a long sigh. His response, though, was different this time. Soft, almost like a whisper upon, whatever the pleb that said, a whisper upon a breeze. I know how you feel. Huh? Pardon? School clubs. I used to be in the fencing club. My father was good with the sword too, and he used to be proud of me. I always won the sparring matches against the senior class. Yeah, they didn't like losing to the unfriendliest freshman. I became the fencing club's main target, a stain on their reputation. They surrounded me. I was outnumbered. I didn't have a chance. Oh, someone from the judo club asked me to join, but the same thing happened again.
But so you just stood there? You didn't fight back?
Back then, no. I used to think the club members were like family. I was naive. Foolish.
Those bullies. How dare they? I noticed my fists were clenched, shaking in anger, but Derek just let out a soft chuckle and smiled. Was that a laugh? Did you just laugh? You laughed, didn't you? Just then, I recognized the voices of the bullies getting closer and closer. Derek's faint smile vanished, and he waved his hand as if he were chasing away a fly.
It's time for you to leave. I'm busy.
Well, okay, Derek. Be seeing you. Don't get hurt or anything.
Just as he walked past me, I swear, I noticed a silent but sudden nod. Wow, it's already this late? Maybe I can squeeze in one more visit to another place. I guess we'll go ahead and take a drink here. Honestly, I probably should ask someone. Let's go and ask someone. I should ask everyone else what clubs they joined. Hey, I wanted to ask you.
Is it about your clubs? Are you interested in joining the astronomy club? So am I.
The friend that looked at me with sparkling eyes was the same friend who dragged me off to help them confess to Serena. No, just forget it. Once again, I was dragged off somewhere, this time to the astronomy club. The astronomy club was a small but well-organized, but the club room was decorated with endless astronomy-related items like a model of the solar system, various telescopes, and posters of the planets. We played around with the various equipment while waiting for someone to show up, but in the end, it was just the two of us.
Rumor has it that the club has closed down. I guess it is actually true.
Disappointed, my classmates left the room. What should I do? Guess I'll wait around a bit longer, honestly. I came all this way, maybe waiting some more wouldn't hurt. It's hard to say how long passed after that, but once again, I soon felt a presence behind me. As I turned to look, I saw Serena leaning against the doorframe as she stared at me. Serena Fair!
Hello? You're the student I met previously. Thank you for showing an interest in the astronomy club. I thought I'd always be the only member.
Oh, really? Well, that won't do. I mean, astronomy is so interesting.
The club closing would mean losing the space and all the equipment too, so I thought about what to do, but I'm simply too shy.
Oh, well, that's okay. I came after all. Serena smiled softly at my words. Her smile was so lovely and beautiful.
You must have been waiting since I came late. I came just in time to see the moon rise, you see. Yes, I love astronomy, but I like the moon more than anything else in the sky. The mortal moon hath her eclipse endured.
As I watched Serena mumble to herself, I couldn't help but think how cute she was once again. Then Serena showed me how to use the telescope to see the stars better.
Serena, how come you like the moon so much? I wonder as well. When I look up at the moon, it's as if it soothes all my pain and sorrow away. So I want to be closer to it, but also feel pain that it's impossible. And that makes me think, is the moon actually soothing me, or is it making me suffer?
Serena went silent again, as if lost deep in thoughts. After staying by her for a moment, I said goodbye and left the astronomy club. Everyone I met in the club seemed so different than your usual selves in the classroom. It made me realize that I had learned something new. That people really shine when they're doing what they love. Sometimes it even makes you see the person in a new light. I wonder if I have such a side of me as well. And what is it that I'm passionate about? Before I could come up with an answer, I fell asleep with a content smile on my face. Alright, we're on day 3, so we're going to read some comments, but we're going to go ahead and read out a comment question of the day. So, Molus70, there's actually another comment from Molus that I didn't read, which says, Hyper at supermarket be like episode. Yeah, that's kind of basically about it. It was just me shopping for stuff. A name that I can't understand, but it has Ahmed at the end saying, hi, I'm the guy that he said my squid ink cookie power. Or my squad ink cookie? Saying 76,673 level 50 is now my squad ink power cookie. 367,000 power 552 at level 67, 3-star magic candy level 11. Sheesh, that sounds like a bad squad ink cookie to try and deal with. But there's also a comment from AGamer360 saying, I'm not a huge person who do decorating in my kingdom, so I don't have a unique style. I only buy the decors that I like. My kingdom's mostly simple. That's understandable enough, you know, people don't have to have the most complex kingdom, but hey, a little bit of pizzazz doesn't hurt anyone. There's also Artsy Foxy leaving a comment saying, the main reason I play Kick Around Kingdom is because of the building. I just love decorating an area for the cookies I like. That's a loud car next to me. But, yeah, I can definitely understand that, too. Like, decorating for your kingdoms to just, you know, make it feel like a nice and happy home for them. It's kind of like a little version of Animal Crossing, if I mean, if you couldn't really interact as much with them, but hey, at least they talk. Devansh Malik did leave another comment saying, I love decorating. I have decor for every set there is. There's a place that looks like for every cookie, but it is a bit messy. You are interested in Devansh Malik Real Hollyberry server, you should visit. I might take a gander. I would like to gander other people's kingdoms at some point. And also, there's another comment from the confused one saying, OMG, the kingdom so far is great. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much. I can't wait to expand it more and more and add a bunch of more things, because that's going to be super exciting when I get to more expanding. But now, I'm going to go ahead and read a comment question of the day, because we're basically like, how long are we in? 25 minutes? For the length of what this video is going on, that seems like a good amount. But anyway, for this common question of the day, I'd say, if Madeline Cookie had to teach you about anything because of how divine and great he is, what would you want him to teach you? Because basically, I know, like, if divine, like, how do I say this? Plebing Madeline Cookie has a high amount of pride. Like, seriously, everything they do, they think they're the best at. And I feel like they wouldn't be so, distinct as to, like, I don't know. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, like, they probably wouldn't pass up the offer to try and teach you how to do something. It doesn't even matter what it is. It could be fights. It could be, like, trying to build. It could be plumbing sewing. But as long as Madeline Cookie does it with you, then I'm pretty sure he's not going to mind. He's just going to try and do it better. But what would you like Madeline Cookie to try and teach you? Because I feel like there's a fair amount of activities that a silly cookie like him could try and teach you. And boy, is it going to be a fun time. But anyway, we're on to day 3 now.
You have everything with you? Don't forget to bring the other bag you prepared last night. It's on the dining table.
Ah, that's right. I almost forgot. I'm off to school. Phew, thank goodness. I can't believe I almost forgot to bring those baking ingredients I'd prepared. If I'd forgotten, I had nothing to do all day. And why do I need baking ingredients today? Well, that's because today is Kingdom High's famous Lovey-Dovey Sweetie Cutie Dessert Day. This event was invented by none other than the passionate Student Council President Madeline, and is a day where all students bake something or make chocolate. The event expresses President Madeline's old-fashioned beliefs that you should always be able to express your feelings with sweets. This year, I feel different about Dessert Day, but that's because, well, it's just, it's only one choice. It's a chance to roam other classrooms. So, honestly, first of all, where is all that noise coming from? What the heck? Where's all that noise coming from? This can't be noise from a baking class. Sounds more like a movie premiere. Oh, I get it.
Oh, President Madeline, show us what you're making.
Feast your eyes upon these, the softest and airiest of madeleines, lighter than the clouds in the sky, made using my own family's very own secret recipe, of course.
They look fabulous. Such tasty treats deserve a cup of tea. I'll make you some.
I was gonna say, imagine that would be an Easter egg, like a cocoa connoisseur instead of tea.
What? No, tea? No. These snacks are of perfection, deserve to be eaten with hot coffee.
A cup of espresso may be suitable as well. Everyone's too busy focusing on Marcus and not on their own efforts.
Jeez, with this many people around, it's impossible to bake even a single cupcake. Ah, who spilled sprinkles on my perfectly fluffy whipped cream? It's ruined. I'm doomed. What's that? Kaboom! The cream's gonna explode? Everyone get down, take cover.
You know how people suddenly move into slow motion in the movies? It was too late for me to duck and cover. I could see myself becoming a mess in 3, 2... Viper, watch out! Splat. Marcus? Are you okay? Well, sheesh, get on my knees and beg for mercy? No, we gotta help him clean up. Oh my gosh, that face.
Marcus, oh no, it's all over your hair.
I tried to scoop up the cream with my hands, taking care not to yank out his hair while doing so. I'm perfectly fine.
What? No, this is bad. This is all my fault. Everything's a mess because of me. I'm so sorry.
Okay, let's be honest, it doesn't seem like my fault at all, because, like, how could I even prevented that? My hands were filled with cream, but Marcus didn't seem to mind and took my hands into his. It's fine. Everything's alright, Hyper. Huh, I just jumped in the way to stop you from becoming a mess, but it seems I failed. Why would you sully your own hands? I swear, there's always something more to you. Marcus, there we were, motionless, hand in hand, until the teacher came in and started to guide us on the cleanup effort. I don't know if it was the smell of baked goods and sweet whipped cream, but I felt as if my face was blushing a bright shade of red. Phew. Baking isn't for the faint of heart. After catching my breath, I finally wiped up the remainder of the whipped cream stains on my uniform. Because of that whipped cream fiasco, I'm nowhere closer to finding out who gave me those chocolates. Maybe I'll have better luck tomorrow. Day 4 time. Before we enter here, we're going to go ahead and read some more comments because there's quite a few. There's actually quite a few from Shiny Luxio and maybe a bit from Mona, so I'll just read all those off as well. My sister so these ones are from Shiny Luxio 312. My sister redesigns her kingdom every other day. That's going to take a lot of effort, I gotta be honest. Jeez, honestly. Shiny Luxio, again, I have to play Kick Your Own Kingdom because A, I forced most of my friends and family to play. B, I spent money on the game. C, it's my favorite game. D, all the above. I guess we'll choose D. But I don't think you should try and force other people to play it, though. Just make sure they play something that they enjoy. I'm going to start playing The Sims 4 again. Make a good family or make a cursed family. That's what I'm saying. Build a concert area for Parfait and Carol Cookie when they launched DJ and Rockstar. That's a good idea. I think I should make something like that. You speak of smart and you puke smart out of your mouth. Make a BTS street where you have all the BTS stuff, and also make a Disney plus Cream Unicorn theme park. Well, I don't think I can fit everything inside of one Plebeian Kingdom, but I'll see what I can do. I'll try. The bread shops are rivals, and the owners want to brutally murder each other with spatulas. Which of their bread is better? Who is getting this bread? And I love the Dark Cacao set. Oh, that's pretty cute. I like that. Well, I mean, I don't think you can call the Dark Cacao set cute, but still. But there's also some comments from comments from Mona saying his whole video. The OMG. Oh my god. Oh my. That, yeah. Yep. That was like garbage, so I apologize for that. But yeah, that's basically this video. Another video comment from Mona saying, Hyper's the definition of this is me, but the other gender. So basically, this whole video, but if it were you and if I was a girl, I guess. And lastly, common questions. I don't know, they're all perfect, but I'm going to take the duckling sea. It's nice and the color's nice. Oh, that's sweet. I like the little duckling set. That's pretty cute. But there's only so many more comments, but I will read them once I reach day 5. So let's do this. The rain in the morning will continue throughout the day, and it's inside the central region. We're expecting a dark gray day due to the heavy cover of clouds. Maybe it was because of the gloomy weather, but it seemed like a damper had been put on the lovey-dovey atmosphere of the school. Just like the weather, love cannot always be all sunshine. True love will bloom even in cloudy weather, don't you think? What's with the weather? It's super gloomy. Days like this call for ghost stories. Let's gather after class for some scary ghost stories. Is everyone ready? Let's tell our scary stories one by one. Should I start? How about we talk about the piano in the student council room? The student council office was empty except for a lone piano. There wasn't a soul inside, but they say that you could hear the piano playing. A piano playing on its own? In the student council office? I swear it's true, and the piano playing was pretty decent too. What about the president and the vice president? Aren't they in there? I can't imagine a ghost or some paranormal activity with the two of them there. Especially between the two flashinesses and differences. Or whatever. It's true, I tell you, every single day, really. Really? So you're telling me if I go there right now, the piano will be playing on its own? Wanna bet? Fine, I'll do your homework for a week if it's not true. Oh, you're on, no backsies. So this is the student council office. No one's here, and the piano's silent too. Shh, piano playing on its own. What nonsense. Okay, so that's definitely the sound of a piano. What's going on? Marcus? Wait, what? Did you just walk out of the wall? A few moments later. So your aunts love listening to a piano and they made a secret room for you to practice in? And what's the piano out there for? Oh, that's just the official recitals. I see. I did not know that my practicing in secret was the source of such ghost stories. This complicates things. Perhaps I should stop practicing discreetly. What do you think, Hyper? I don't think you should, honestly. Honestly? What am I trying to say? Don't stop practicing if you enjoy it. Like, if you enjoy doing it, then keep on doing it, honestly. Don't have to be quiet about it. You shouldn't stop practicing if you're enjoying it. Really? Yeah, your family made the space for you to practice in peace, and besides, it's not that scary of a ghost story anyway. It gave us the chance to share stories and even play detective a bit, so... This is what being a student is all about, isn't it? Having fun at school, I think it works out great for us, and even you, Marcus. Hyper. By the way, if you hear laughing in the background, my brother is just cracking up back there. Then I shall heed your wise advice, in fact. Stay a while and listen. Really? Oh, thanks. Marcus sat down and started playing the piano. Oh, it's so beautiful. Something about the song he played seemed to radiate a bright light itself, as if he were playing a piano made from the stars. I can't believe that story was about a student I know so well. I really feel like I've stumbled upon something big here. Everyone is bound to ask about the secret of the story when I come to school tomorrow. What do I do? I need to come up with another story as a cover-up. I can't tell anyone about what happened today. After all, it's a secret between us and should be kept that way. As I swore I would keep the secret, I slowly drifted off to sleep. Day 5, the final day. We're going to be reading the rest of the comments, and then we're going to go full ahead with this Plebeian story, which I don't think there's many left. Sonic Gamer left a comment saying, I don't really like the idea of leaving multiple comments on the same video, but since you don't seem to mind, here's a second comment anyway. Oh, did you leave another one? Oh yeah, your first comment said, I had no idea that you can do this. Oh, of course you can. But the rest of the other comment you said saying, imagine that if Kingdom did a TMNT crossover event, and that's how we get Pizza Cookie in the game. Honestly, I could see that. That would be cool, adding like the 4 turtles as playable cookies. That would be a cool crossover event. But yeah, imagine that's how we also get Pizza Cookie. It's ironic, but I'm not sure if that would be a stable enough connection, if that makes sense. There's a comment from this AU of Reality saying, well, I'm also in the works of redesigning my kingdom, in which I've done many times with different themes, the common misgender club being the last one. The theme right now is basically the kingdom layout that will be shown in my Cookie Run fan game, Cookie Wars Retold, so that's an easy reference that's provided. I don't know why I just got stuck in a sudden abrupt of hiccups right there. Oh, whatever. But it definitely does seem interesting, like, making your kingdom based around a whole theme. Like, I like that unique style. But there's only 3 more comments left. One coming from Lorechi saying, if you think your kingdom was cramped and cluttered, then you need to see mine. Oh, I can only imagine how that's like. But another comment from Milky Way Cookie, Alex, in parentheses, saying, maybe build a carnival with an arcade included, or maybe like a farm. Maybe, I'll definitely think about it. There's a lot of options for, like, things to build within the kingdom. Now, one more comment from TV, who just says, I have 2 ideas for the kingdom. A beach area by the seaside, and perhaps using some cookie houses as actual houses. Yeah, I definitely want to I really do want to place down those cookie houses, because, of course, I need to place those down to get the XP jellies anyway, so there's a lot of buildings I gotta put down, nonetheless. So, give me some time, I'll try and get to each and every one of your suggestions, and maybe I can make something work. But now that all those comments are done, we can finally finish this plumbing story. Why do I feel so strange? I'm so drowsy and I can't keep my eyes open. Could it be because of what happened yesterday? Or perhaps it's because I was up all night tossing and turning while I thought of yesterday. May I please be excused to go to the nurse's office? I came to the nurse's office, but the 2 beds were there. They were already full. From the left bed, I could hear the sound of someone tossing and turning, and the right bed seemed to have bloodstains on it. I'll write down all my symptoms. I should write my symptoms down in advance for the nurse to look at. As I jotted down what I was feeling, a well-kept and handsome hand reached out, snatching away the memo pad. Oh dear, what a shame. These symptoms. I can recognize these symptoms anywhere. You're lovesick. Marcus? So Marcus was the one in one of the beds, huh? What are you doing in the nurse's office? Are you sick? Are you hurt? Taking care of my fans have taken a toll on my body. I'm here in the nurse's office to recuperate. But here in front of me is a student who needs more care than I. It's only natural that I make way for you to rest. Come, the bed is all yours. Can we like sit together? We can sit together, can't we? Then can we sit together, can't we? I need a place to rest, and you need a place to hide, essentially. I sat down on the bed next to Marcus and also shut the curtains. The curtains did bring a sense of privacy, a silent bliss. Oh, well, this is a side of you I've not seen before. People are always so flustered and shy when it's just the 2 of us. Is it just the shade from the curtains? Marcus looks a bit different. Well, you are your own person, Hyper, and there's nothing wrong with that. I may not have the chance to get to know you, Hyper, but I've seen the way that other students share conversations with you. You are a good, kind-hearted listener from your fellow students. You left quite an impression, for I am convinced that you are a pure, gentle, and honest soul. Marcus gazed into my eyes, and... Oh. Marcus, you should all be rested up by now. No more dawdling. Oh, another student was here. I wasn't feeling too good, and Marcus was kind enough to let me sit down. Oh, yes, of course I did. Thank you so much, good nurse. I'll take my leave now. Goodbye, fellow student. Marcus marched out of the nurse's office. What was that? What just happened? What? Ever since I received those chocolates from the unknown sender, my school life has changed. I made a lot of new friends and learned more about those friends. And also I met someone who gave me butterflies. Maybe this is just like a fleeting feeling, but I don't know. I don't think I want to let this season of blossoms go. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna confess my feelings today. Let's go ahead and find Marcus. I need to meet up with Marcus. He may be popular, famous, and even handsome, but his rowdy fan club is always near him, and we'll never be alone together, but I don't care. That's right, I didn't care at all. I ran towards the student council office. Marcus! And as always, the student council office was already packed with the fan club. Next in line, please. What have you brought? A gift for lovey-dovey sweetie cutie dessert day? Or a letter? Whatever it is, we'll take it. We're filtering out the bad ones. No, stop. I have to speak with him in person. Get in line. You're not the only one. There's a process to this, a set of rules. Marcus is already busy enough as it is. That's not fair. Let Marcus himself decide if I'm worth his time, not you. Back off in the line. No, back of the line. Come on, seriously, you're just gonna ruin everything. By my family's honor, you shall not scold, Hyper. It's Marcus, and he's shoving his way through the massive crowd. Mr. President, the student didn't even bring anything. No gifts, no letter, nothing. It was now or never. I clenched my fist as tight as I could and took the deepest breath into my lungs. Marcus, please join me in a walk by the lake. There was a unified and very audible gasp from the entire crowd. Wow, that's either an act of courage or sheer stupidity. No one's asked the student council president such a thing before. Wait, so Hyper's actually being serious right now? Hyper, I never seen Marcus's face so contorted with confusion and conflict, but he got into one knee and I wish to as well, but I must recuperate? I must recuperate the love I have received from everyone.
Marcus, I know that you're an icon, idolized by everyone, but still, Destiny, why doth you be so cruel to such a soul such as I? Our hearts yearn for each other, yet we cannot reach out and embrace our hands. Oh, Mr. President, if your feelings for Hyper are true...
Well then, we'll be okay. In fact, we'll be rooting for you. We don't want to see you in pain.
No, I will not idly stand by for such Oof!
Yeah, we all agree. Follow your heart, Marcus.
My friends. With held back tears, the fan club cheered for Marcus. Marcus clenched his fist as a fierce spark of determination lit up within his eyes. He stood up and held my hand. All I wanted was for someone to see me and for me. And you've always done so from the start. Not one of infatuation or jealousy or indifference. Marcus, I don't have any gifts or letters to give you, but I love your kindness, your optimism, your everything. My heart is yours. And I must confess, my heart is yours, Hyper, for I feel the same. The fan club burst into thunderous applause and energetic cheer.
Oh, they make quite a pair, huh? Hyper, our student council president's happiness is in your hands.
I couldn't help myself from smiling. I grabbed Marcus's hand and we ran towards the lake. Our lovey-dovey school life is just beginning. That's happy ending number 3 that we have achieved. Now we're in love with Marcus Madeline, the sweetie pie. The very confident yet charming student. So now that we got that done, we can get, I guess, 3 things. First thing we have now available that we can give Marcus gifts if we want to. Clothing Fantastic, which I guess, where are these available? Do I even have a single one? I have 1. Oh, I don't think that's going to be enough though. But whatever. How much would one of these give? I have a fair amount of these. 75. I'll give Oh, I can also give my hearts. I'll give this amount just so I can get to 300, because hey, free cookie cutters, because why not? And yeah, if I want to, I could spend more of those, but right now, I'll also show off that I can get 2 other things in regards to reward because of the Marcus event. One being, I got a plebing memory first, being the Great Cream Explosion, which is basically when Marcus just, got covered in cream. I just had to clean him off. Never say that quote out of context again. I'm banning you, whoever ever does that. And also, we have the number 1 fan story, just, because we got the happy ending for that, which is 300 crystals. So, we have 3 happy endings in total. The one for Hoo-Hoo, the one for Hoo-Hoo, the one for Rachel, and the one for Marcus. We only need 2 more, technically 3 more, but that'll be a special surprise for a later point. Well, with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share this video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. I also have Mercy if you want to check it out, but I'm not forcing you to buy anything at all. I also have a Discord down in the description if you want to check it out. It's called the Hypenese Hub. It's a fun time down there, and we're trying to expand each and every single day. And last but certainly not least, there's another link down in the description that leads to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Kick Your Run YouTube set for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese!